50200. How are you? Okay, so we enter week 5, September 25th, and we change gears a little bit. So you guys got a real quick flavor for the biology of aging. Of course, there are people like me that devote their entire lives to this. So for all you guys that are out there that are Annenberg School majors or cinema television majors, you know, this was probably a little difficult to chew on, but it's still really good for you in terms of guiding your life and being an advocate for your parents and grandparents. I really like the discussion. You guys are going great, and really it's amazing. It hits right at home of what are the most common causes of illness, morbidity, and death or mortality in our country. And it's just it's this 1-2 thing of kind of the metabolic syndrome of diabetes and cardiovascular disease, and many of you mentioned that, and then that followed by cancer. And some really sad stories by Kaylin and Aaron and Brent talking about cancer and their families. But of course we're making headway in these areas, and then we start looking at the disease, the survivors, which is the Alzheimer's disease. And again, Charles and Joseph and Hannah had personal experiences with dealing with Alzheimer's disease. So this is you can see the value of this course in terms of how it applies to your everyday life. So now we kind of switch gears and we go from the biology, the nuts and bolts, the different components of the nervous system and how they are altered with aging and disease, and we get really into the workings of the mind, which is the psychology of aging, and we can then put together the biology and see what it does in terms of the workings of the mind. The discussion section this week is really kind of compelling in that it really kind of asks you to bring in your kind of worldview of things, to apply what you now know about the biology of aging, the psychology of aging and disease, specifically Alzheimer's disease, and to now become decision makers in terms of public policy and what do we need to do, because this is an insane growing epidemic issue for you guys, as indicated when we had our gathering on September 11th. Okay, this stuff is gigantic. So what are you going to do? You guys are either going to become business leaders that are going to be dealing with this. You're going to become politicians making decisions, or you're just going to be the citizen that's going to vote and just decide where government goes in terms of dealing with this onslaught of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. So anyways, doing a great job also in terms of the critical thinking. Most of you are just knocking it out of the park, so it's a kind of a no-brainer. Again, you just got to stay on top of the scheduling. I talk about deadlines in these little mini lectures, and also it's listed pretty clearly throughout the Blackboard pages and in the syllabus. So you just got to stay on things, okay? So I'll be sending out another reminder about our next social gathering. It'll be fun. I love interacting with you guys. It's a neat thing for me, and it's a great thing for you as well. And you're going to be able to see some leaders from the community that have to deal with a very special issue in terms of aging that hits personally to them, and that's what this is all about. Okay, good luck, guys, and we'll see you next time.